Big up Crossy Stevie.
Crossy Stevie, I get the things of last night. Come here, tell you, sir.
That I'm going to be bringing more charges based on the information that's been provided to me. This is one. The other thing too that I found out,
so them seal a part of the record there.
Yeah. The other thing that I found out, Dawn, is that with the arresting officer, the officer who did from the sheriff county, who did the arresting officer at the sheriff's county, in his file he noted the father's name, because remember the father is also associated with the charge, so the father's name is noted as the father of the child. So he's noted as the child's father on the file, as well as they have asked for a part of the testimony is going to be the CSA record, so the records from Children's Services. And the father is noted as the father in Children's Services. So technically, they don't need to have a birth certificate for him right now because he's been noted on all government agencies already as the father of the child. So he's noted in the CSA document. He's noted at the police station because he's noted as the parent of the child.
The same thing that we do on
so although this is not her co-accused, so they're not accused together, but they're both fighting each other in court. Basically, he's bringing a claim against her. So one is a defendant. So because the two of them is going to court against each other and one laid the claim, it's like the father of the child laid the claim. So he is stated as the father of the child on a legal document, and then now he's stated as the father of the child in the CSA records or in the children's records, in the Children's Services records. So all the records have stated him as the father of the child. So all this birth certificate bullshit talk, let them stop. They just need to stop. Because he is acknowledged as the father of the child due to those documents. Oh God, I'm saying there's so much to tell you, Dawn. Like I went digging and then I come back and then so there's so much there. So so let's go on to that now. She knew she had the date because she was told she went before on one of the other charges. She went before. She was well aware of the charge, and she was well aware of the date. I think what happened is she allowed people to hype her and tell her, you know, you're bad, you're Jamaican, don't go, they can't do it. And then she really didn't think that it would have gotten this far, that they would have put her, placed a bench warrant for her not to come to court. So what are the reasons why, so on the first denial, what the prosecutor is asking on the first denial of the bond, the first reason for him is because he's stating that she did not appear in court, so she already didn't appear in court. They can't trust her. And the second reason that he's asking is because he's saying that she's a flight risk. And then he's saying that she has a long rap sheet, and then he's saying, but because I'm bringing more charges. So what will you say? I'm bringing more charges. They will wait to see what other charges the prosecutor brings before they will actually set bail, because it doesn't make sense setting bail if they don't know how many more charges are coming. But the prosecutor could say, I'm bringing 43 more charges, but I'm bringing it from another city. So basically what the prosecutor is saying is, I'm bringing charges because she was in another city while other charges took place, and I need to bring those charges here to this place. So now they're waiting for those charges to come down, so they have those charges coming down as well. I have to take a break. So I'll let people talk and then I'll come back in and finish up.
Yeah, I never see this. God believe it, I never see this. God knows.
Okay, so what I was going to ask is, it sounds like the state picked up her charges.
Yeah, man, the state pick up the case.
Okay, so
look at that. Everybody are breaking.
When the state picks up your charges, it's
Even
not necessarily that
someone
press charges on you. If the state finds evidence, the state will come after you. No one can stop that. And that's what it sounds like. It sounds like they've been watching her, and what really triggered it is when she did not go to court. So when she didn't go to court, that really sent up flags for them to watch her. So if you notice, when she made that post about hire for unalivement, that made it even worse, where the state felt like we have to do something now. So when the state pick up your cases, and I'm American, when the state pick up your case, it's very hard to fight that because they have evidence already on you, and it's coming from the state. So like the lady just stated that the prosecutor is asking for no bond, is because that's a state charge. So the state is actually charging Ivany, not Howie. So when Howie didn't press charges, so this is another thing a lot of people don't understand about America. Like, let's say Howie didn't want to press charges. Yes, Ivany paid him, but when she came back out and she did it on live, and the state must have been aware of it and seen it on live, the state will come back and pick up your charge.
Just before you go on a point of information, they have a lot of video evidence as well,
and that's what I'm saying to you. So that's what makes the state to come pick up your charge.
They claim they have acts. They have her doing the act. So she is charged for terrorist threats and acts, meaning that they have the evidence of her doing the actual act.
Yes.
So, right.
That's not, see, so everyone keeps saying it's Howie. Why Howie press charges 3 months later? How we could go right now and how we could stand up next to her in court and they still not gonna care what Howie say.
That's true.
Because it's a state charge. The state is saying that she's basically a menace to society. So just because a normal person don't want to press charges on her, they're taking responsibility of pressing those charges.
Yeah, man. So
and a lot of people don't understand that with America. And when she put it on social media, we have a thing in America when it calls cyber crimes, and they have a whole unit that people just sit down and watch videos and watch different things, and when it gets to a certain point, they build a case on you. That's like an indictment. So it sounds like Ivany has been indicted.
But these are indictable offenses that she is charged with. If you have criminal damage to property and death threats, that is indictable offenses. Anything to do with terrorism is indictable offenses.
Yes, so that's not a normal charge like me and you could put on anyone. That's a charge where the government has actually said that you're like a threat to society.
Yeah, man, the government find you to be one of those people.
And you know what, China doll? The other thing is a lot of people used to be tagging ISIS. What is the not ISIS? ICE. Immigration. They used to tag them when she used to be live. People used to be in the comments tagging them.
No, but see what a lot of people don't understand, and I could attest to this. I was married to a Jamaican, and I had to go through the whole process. And when you go to your interviews, I know when you actually fill out that paperwork, they ask you for your phone number, they ask you for your social media accounts, they ask you for your WhatsApp, and they watch all of that. A lot of people think it's joke. It's not. When I went for my interview, they asked me certain things that I clean forget.
And right now, they're just waiting on her fingerprints to come back from Jamaica. That probably will take a few days. And if she has any charges in Jamaica or anywhere else in the world, they're good.
Yes, that them have to do.
Yeah, they have to do that to her country and around the world as well.
Yes, they do that.
Yeah, man, they do that. So, like, normally if the police hold on for you, and if you even have a Jamaican driver's license, they run it in Jamaica.
So no, I tried to warn them, but it was like everyone is
yourself. That's the problem. You're just eat, but so in a station.
What does remind you of? Not the lady who got caught with the milk.
Easy yourself.
What does remind you of? Not the lady who got caught with the milk and everybody was defending her. She would get out. She would get out. And everybody was saying she would get out. And we were here like...
I want to say this. What makes it very, very hard right now, a lot of people don't understand. It's just been a real media circus in regard to immigrant unaliving someone. So that's why they're actually so hard. So the things that Ivany did is like they're coming down because of that case that just happened with an immigrant and unaliving.
Right over there
and
in Georgia.
It was in Georgia. So that what makes it even worse.
Yep, right over there in Georgia.
But she has charges coming from another county. You know what county that was she lived in before?
Clayton, I would think. I would say.
Okay.
I used to live in Georgia, so I know. And Henry County and Clayton County, those are the two worst counties anyone wants to get locked up in. Those are basically like redneck.
Damn.
Those are the worst places that you ever want to get locked up in.
So so based on everything that I just read and all the information that I got from you guys through my digging, I think it's gonna be. I am not sure she's gonna get bail. I think
She's not. The reason why she's not gonna get bail is because she's an immigrant.
The baby
Well,
can't.
well, she's not.
It's American
She's
people.
not. She's not American, and then she's not. How you say a resident?
yeah.
So she's not
She's
gonna
not
get
a
a
resident nor anything, so that it kind of make it a
She's a
uphill
flight
back of
risk.
here.
She's put as a
Yeah,
flight risk.
they're gonna end up putting her in deportation filing.
And
Immigration
then it's
hold.
not our
That's
first
what I was
offense
talking
again
about all
that make
day.
it worse.
It's the fact that by tomorrow they could decide to put her on immigration hold any day now.
Yeah,
If they put her on immigration hold,
she
that's gonna be
basically
worse.
has an immigration hold. I could tell you that for a fact. This time my husband home and we was married and did our thing. But because he had a order already out, nothing can stop it.
So what are the people gonna do that support her in this bullshit? What are they gonna say now?
The whole of them butterfly going over there go
They're
help
going to
her.
say
But
they're going to say she's going to get bail. She's going to come out, and how he's not going
She
to get
cannot get
trial,
bail on an
and all
asylum
those
seeker.
things
For
that they're
whoever
saying.
that's in the comment, it's over for that.
I hope the God she get bail because I know what's gonna happen here.
Somebody like the case not even gone to trial yet, but you guys are making recommendations.
no, that's why
We don't need trial for recommendations.
Everybody
We are
can
dealing with
give
charges.
encouragement. It don't make no sense.
So I ask one question. So, when cheese them is at jail, or they all of them get bail.
No, a different case. Petty
Different
case.
case.
Petty case.
That's and that's what I was saying. That's like a local case. But once
Yeah,
the
that's a petty
state
case.
picks you up, that's
Yeah.
like that's like federal.
Yeah.
The baby can't go to Jamaica. The baby is American.
Can't go to Jamaica. May I ask Christ.
You know that me hear them talk that foolishness there today. And even
People
if the
them
baby even go there, them are go for the baby.
I'll pick up
The
you.
comments.
And she gonna get another charge for that if she sent the child to Jamaica.
If she send the child anywhere, them are gonna charge her for
Yeah,
kidnapping.
kidnapping.
Ay.
A serious kidnapping charge, and whoever does help her will get charged too for kidnapping as well.
Yeah.
You think American play with them boy picnic?
America do not play when it comes to
You think them play with
children.
them boy picnic? When you can't run for the girl picnic them, when you can't run for the boy picnic them.
I hope some of these people listening now. I hope some of these people listening right now. You know what I'm saying? I hope that.
American play with them boy picnic.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, man. Honestly, right now, my heart goes out for her right now. For real.
Man, I'm gonna pray to God and hang up on her knees. Yeah,
Nobody
man.
no want this. Nobody no want this.
Feel it there, me not tell the lie. She just easier said, but I just the fucking handicap them we should have in our head, man. And
That them kill her, man.
And then I think another thing is she's made a lot of threats against children. She's posted children. She's talked about disabled children. And in America, they
Yep.
take all of those things very, very, very
Yep.
serious.
Yeah.
Lots of mothers,
The
lots
other
of
day
mothers
when
and
she
fathers
when
get
she
arrested
said
for
come lick out ice,
kidnapping
that's
them.
something that's very, very dangerous that America don't play with.
Okay.
Lots of people get arrested for kidnapping, and they're the parents. So I don't know why you're saying that somebody can get locked up for kidnapping if they're their mother. That's just you guys. You guys are the ones that keep spreading the bad narrative and the bad info to her and making her do these dumb shit because
Yep.
you keep telling her the wrong things. You
Yep.
need to stop.
That's what we say, man. And then they come over here and start cussing our ass out because we're bringing on Ivany. We ain't bringing on her. If she listens to us, she'll be good today. But she don't. She listens to those damn
good encouragement.
You know how much cuss I get on this channel?
Comments are them running.
They cuss me all on this channel. Even her cousin came over here, cussed me. I have been cussed so many times for her, and I don't bad talk her. I will come and talk about what's going on, and I will say, you know, spiritually what I see, or I will talk about what I know from my knowledge, from my legal knowledge, and I'll still get bashed. So technically, I don't care.
It doesn't matter if the child, if he's not on the birth certificate. For people that don't understand America and how the court system works, they already have a case going on. So when she did not go for paternity, that went against her.
I don't see anything about the case. The CSA file.
She has a case in Henry County. I have it. I have the case and I looked at it. She posted that went to court on the 15th. They tried to look for her several attempts on the 13th of last month. So she has a case.
Right. So yeah, I know she has a CSA case.
No, I'm not talking about a CSA case. I'm talking about a paternity case that how we went and filed to get legitimization. That's how you said it. So what it starts with in Georgia, you have to go get I can't say the word too good. Legitimate something. And what it do is it triggers you for them to go do a DNA test. Then after the DNA test, it goes over to family court. So when she didn't do that, that triggers everything. Like she's hiding something.
Right.
So everything is against her right now. Everything is against her right now.
One thing I know is you have to have custody of your child. You are not the custodian of your child by law. The child is an American child.
Yes.
You don't own the child. So for you to be able to do, and the fact that everybody's like, this is the mother that you could be the mother, you could give birth, it's not your child. And it says that on your birth certificate. So at the end of the day, you have to go and get custody of that child to be able to move from left to right to do this and to do that with the child. Okay, so you have to have custody of the child, of your child. Any country, even here in Canada, you have to go and get custody of the child in order for you to be registered as the person who is the parent of the child. So if you need, even though she gave birth to him, she doesn't have custody of him. This is what they're doing right now. They're having a custody hearing.
Thank you.
It's going very nasty because the Children's Services is involved, and then there's criminal charges coming down against it as well. So it's like a double whammy on her.
Much woman in America, you know, want a man, and can ask you to find a man. I'm very she.
Yeah,
much girl a fire no want a man, you know.
All the time they're talking, why are they having to everybody bash us so much on this channel and say she have her money, she don't need taps and roses, you think it's only her money, she get her money.
If she had a lawyer, like she said,
don't need no that. She don't need no that. But today, she have her lawyer, she have her this, that. But now you guys trying to raise funds for a lawyer because she didn't even go.
No, but she said she had a lawyer. That's all she kept screaming.
Well, she didn't come in with a lawyer.
Of course, she gonna get a free lawyer. Yeah.
You should be able to pay for a lawyer. She got plenty of money.
And if I'm not mistaken, Howie works for the government. So if she threatened him, that's another charge.
And not mistaken, Howie's a Haitian. They don't play.
How much money have liar we broke it to not that
what's that? How we sit down and play this game so they really say Step Rivers run deep. How we play this game like you know when you're playing chess, like a mastermind. He sit back like this, eh?
Yep.
And mastermind this whole game. Watch now. How he let her talk, how he let her rant, how he let her cuss, how he let her threaten him, how he let her do everything. And you know what? And a couple of times he threw in a couple of bombs in there. Boom. Just blew it up. Yep. And then left her to see what she'll do in the smoke.
I always say that, you know, I always say, Ivany walk right in our trap. I always say she walk in our trap. Every time somebody says something, you're not fit, something you're not fit answer. Something you're not fit say, them a lead you in the way where them want to lead you and you go right in the trap. Right in it you go.
Hey man, listen to me.
And like you go give away your right. Because I think them way you go say when you get vexed, because you know we Jamaican when we get to talk, anything come out with mouth.
We have sense. Him go act like him not have sense. Him have sense.
This is that country where
him go act like him not have sense.
Look for somebody can look for somebody and go to jail in America. Then charge you for yai rape. Me can rape somebody with me. Tell me now, me can rape somebody with me yai.
Hey, I know. I really can't talk that. I mention that.
If a man ever look for that woman.
Hey, I can remember one time at my workplace. As a server, you know we know to make Jamaican rum punch. We know to make Jamaican rum punch. So this white girl was pregnant, and she wanted to make the rum punch, and she don't know what to do, but they choose me to make the rum punch. So by this time she get mad and she go in her feelings. She bring me to the HR, and when she went to the HR, she tell him that I'm looking at her sexy. No, my wife work at the same place too. So I got a call, say I need to go to the HR. So I went to the HR, and my manager, the GM, and everybody was over there. They said we got a complaint that you were looking on such person sexy. I said, come on now, man. You all love my wife. Look at my wife and look at her. She's pregnant. Look how she bring herself. Why would I look at her sexy? Why would I look at her sexy? She's not even attractive. Huh? I said, you know what the problem was? Because they chose me to make the rum punch, and they didn't choose her to make the rum punch. That's why she bring that accusation against me. Man, let's say, man, Mister, you can go. You can go. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can get in trouble for that. Just for looking at people.
Yeah. You see like how we Jamaican. It's like how we Jamaican love say blood clot wagwan. Then call my mother in for that one day. One man pat up on her shoulder so assault. Then say chef said no. We Jamaican, that's how we drink each other like them that want to fire man. Then take certain things as somebody reporting, you know, so then say him assault my mother. I don't assault him, I say what?
Yeah man, the culture different.
I think this country a nice place with certain laws. When you have this country.
We say down me in Canada and the man them want to look for me and them train. The man them have to go in them car and sit down to look for me and open them car.
They don't want.
The man them have to go in them car and say, when me look back, I say them a look for me.
Somebody can't rape me with them, yeah. Somebody can't rape me with them. Because I'm not going to court boxing judge. So
the man them straight to approach you.
The Father God. We as Jamaican, I say, what the blood clot you look for me for? Tap look for me, man. And that's it. You not even think about them, they sit them all rape with the eyes.
Are they law, brother?
So many people are dying for this opportunity, and the ones who get the opportunity to come here, they never ever appreciate it. It's so sad.
Yeah. And then they make it harder.
Sad for 2 months.
And they make it harder now. Then they make the system get harder.
Sad.
Way harder.
On TikTok.
Yeah.
On TikTok. Things that can get them in a trouble, you know, and then contact it on TikTok. I know so they have enemy on TikTok.
All kind of people I watch.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know in America, especially Georgia, they have a law where they could charge you with social media.
But look here now. Them things say only American are working in immigration. Jamaican are working it too.
Hey, this is one of them. This is one of them.
Jamaican know everything we thought. All them part of the talk, I feel like they don't know. Alright.
And you know, so me I see a lie woman I tell. The woman on the telephone I tell him say, if somebody do this and if somebody that, me say, you know, say a lie that woman I tell. So you know, say this man when me there work, me see one screenshot. I personally woman I talk me there I say. Yeah man, me do a little thing. Hear me, Jesus Christ, Father God.
Hey, I mean yesterday done.
So them people are fool.
Hey, but.
When me see woman on the phone, say a lie woman I tell you now.
Hey, about 10 years ago, Dan. About 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, me that work. And we set a banquet room. But we have a special function, so some Rasta man come on there. But we speak nice everything. And me and my boy them say, boy, oh, that's like a blood clot. Chaka Rasta come from. But we not taking for nothing, you know? Look for this man come and say, yo, wagwan brethren. Hey, yo, me say, we could have sing, brethren. The man a Jamaican.
Yeah.
And we attack. Yo, we have to know we say, brethren. We have to know we talk.
Yeah.
We don't know ourselves. And that's a problem right now. You see that internet thing here? You see the social media? It has sink a lot of people. It destroy family life. It destroy single life. And put a lot of people in prison.
Social media, people now remember
Alright. And then the next thing, people I take their business. I take a business up on social media. You not know nothing about me. You not know one thing about me. Tell me, I tell you that. You not know nothing more. You see my picture. And if you Google, you not find nothing either. Because I not put nothing out there. Shit.
And them come on the media, come talk about them stuff good. And them this and them suck that.
And then when I
tell them soul.
And when you say it back to them, everybody want to hear your feet. And them see what talk shit. See?
Nah, come on the media, come talk.
Someone said they looked at Ivany and criminalized her, all because she's an immigrant. Darling.
We said nobody can
Ivany's rap sheet is so long.
Nobody can eat Ivany.
Her rap sheet is so long. She did this to herself.